How do I got to know you? I was told you beat up one pastor. What did that pastor do? Because the pastor posted Apostle Johnson Suleman picture in a handy. Yes, Pastor Azeme. If you will take this advice I want to give to you, this might be my last video for you. If you refuse to take this advice, this might just be the beginning of the video I'm going to be doing against you. Now, because of the simplicity of Apostle Professor Johnson Suleman, does not mean we the children, we are stupid. Number one, with what you have done at this point of a time, you should be in the office of the EFCC giving certain explanation about your words. I want to bring this to your notice that every sons and daughter of Apostle Professor Johnson Suleman are angry because of your character and attitude. They are angry. You see, I happen to be in a group call where I told them, Papa said we should ignore you. They said, with Papa or without Papa, they are not going to ignore you. That what you did is sacrilege. Sacrilege. Let me remind you, Pastor Azeme, 15 years ago or 16 years ago, how do I got to know you? I was told you beat up one pastor. What did that pastor do? Because the pastor posted Apostle Johnson Suleman picture in a handy. You went and meet the pastor. You took boys there. You beat a hell out of those people. Now look at your character. Look at your behavior. Number one, they gave you a church to pastor. The reason why people are angry with you, that's what I want to tell you. They gave you a church to pastor. While you were pastoring the church, you built a school close to the church, your personal school. You not try that with people like Oyedipo, Papa Ayo, Ibiome, Jeremiah. Will you try that? They will give you a church to pastor. You will inside your pastor because you don't have any other work. Inside your pastoral work, you went, I don't know how you got money, which you should be explaining to EFCC. You bought a land, built a school. Not only that, not up to 2 minutes or 5 minutes trek, you built an event center in the same road. And all this why Apostle Professor Johnson Suleman has ignored all this. He says, oh, let my pastor become great. I want my pastors to become somebody in life. I want my pastors, anybody, they let them succeed. He gave you free hand to operate. Where you build a school, not too far, you have an event center in GRA of Ikpokman under Omega Fire Ministry. Now, you went to Auchi, not too far from where Apostle Johnson Suleman have a church, they have a school. You went and still build your own school, not Omega School. Will you try this in Church of God Mission Redeemed Winners? You will not try this. You are doing competition with your master. You went and built your own school close to Omega Fire Ministry School. Close to the place. The man built a hotel. You went and built a hotel close to the same place. Azeme, you are a wicked human being. You see why I don't want to pity you? You see why when people are begging me to forgive you, I don't want to forgive you. Because wickedness is in your soul. Wickedness is in your soul. I remember vividly well when you were contesting for governorship election. Apostle Professor Johnson Suleman played a very vital role for NMPP to give you that ticket. I know how much he spent, and I know how much he gave to you, millions, which you told me with your mouth. But while they were giving you this money, what did you do? You were doing your campaign work. You were building a hotel in Abuja. I don't want people who has called me from Omega Fire Ministry here in Benin City, the branch where you pastor, those who gave you millions, those who also gave you Prado Jeep. Don't forget that Apostle Johnson Suleman gave you a bulletproof car for your campaign and other support. How wicked, how can you describe the devil if you are not the king or the king of devil? All this betrayal, all this thing you did, Satan never did half of this. You are Satan incarnate. You are Satan incarnate. I will advise you. You have to tender an apology. Apology. You go and look for Apostle Suleman. After you have tendered online apology, you go and look for Apostle Suleman. He will roll on the ground. That is the only thing that can stop this. Or else I'm about to start. You are heartless. I don't want to talk how you maltreat your wife. Even when your wife is coming from church, you lock the gate and say she came late. I don't want to go into all that. I don't want to go into some of your members who you slept with their girlfriend. All those videos, I've already done the interview, they are there. Oga, how you used to collect phone from people's hands, girls' hands, you will come and collect it in a hotel. You know what happened. I'm not a wicked person. I could have been pushing out your nude by this time. You are a wicked man. You went to Abuja. You built a hotel. You were building a hotel while campaign was going on. You could have just told Omega family that I need money to build a hotel. Things are hard. Let me use campaign to play trick. You now use campaign to play trick. While you were pastoring under Omega Fire Ministry, you were building a church. While you were inside Omega Fire Ministry, you were building a church. You went there on the first to tell Papa that you are stepping down for active service. That your doctor told you to step down as a pastor, not to be preaching again because of your health. Pastor Azeme. You cooked this lie. You went and meet Apostle Suleman. You told him that your head to this and this, medical this. The man fed for you and even prayed for you. Now say you were ready to hand over to the next pastor they will send. You couldn't wait. You went and did a program the next Sunday of it that you were supposed to hand over. You went and started your own church. Did you hand over to the pastor that they brought? No. Did the church do send up for you? No. Your wickedness. Where me and you will have problem. Those people you sacked from your hotel and your event center and any business that you have. You said if they don't follow you, they cannot work. You sacked them. I've heard their story. How wicked you can be. You want to pack Omega Fire Ministry to start church. If you are anointed, why not start with your own member? Now you went and packed in fact, your staff. You told them, anybody that is not following me, you are fired. as a child of God, and you say heaven is far, you are the one that heaven is far from. I'm ashamed of you. You are a disappointment to your generation. It's a pity that Apostle Johnson Suleman will always tell us, if not for anything, because of your children and your wife, we should let this matter slide. But I'm here to tell you, Pastor Azeme, if you don't tender apology for this misdemeanor, for this your attitude and character, if you don't tender apology, me, I will personally push that you are arrested. Will serve you petition. There are so many questions we need answer from you. By now you should be, if Apostle Suleman wanted to deal with you, by now you should be chilling with the EFCC. From EFCC to DSS. So that you come and explain how did you make money. A branch pastor, Apostle Suleman will be driving on 3 convoy. You will have 7 convoy. I've heard now you have gone to increase your convoy. Now you have increased it because you are afraid of your evil. Pastor Azeme, I believe you have heard what I said. And pray I don't come back on air. If I come, it will be tsunami. Okay? I will see. You will go back to Okada work if you are not careful with the way you are behaving. You see that Okada work you went to, you know, when a man want to fall, this is how it starts. Your wickedness. I leave this with you. What a man sow, that shall he reap. Ukutu mage we ban, ebenore de we ogbe we, akwela kakro yu ya mwen. O taga mekpe de gege like be okpoli mwen. E mwen lele, oga gebu ti egye but when we interpret it, Omega Fire Ministry worldwide, they are not happy. The sons and daughters of Apostle Suleman, they want to take an action. I'm just telling you this for free. If you know what is good for you, okay, just go and apologize and do what I asked you to do. And finally, don't forget to send me my hotel money, because that's where I'm going to start from. And I'm going to post a picture of that girl. I swear with my life.